Good morning, everybody. I haven't done an introduction where I'm holding up my cup of coffee in a while, so here you go. Ember mug, black coffee, and the protein shake that we had before. If you caught it, you caught it. So, I flew back to Stormwind, and I decided that what I wanted to go and do is level my tailoring a bit more now that, the materials are available for the 220 to 300 grind. The unfortunate thing is that the price of Mageweave cloth and in turn bolt of Mageweave has gone up so much. Actually, wait, Mageweave cloth is much lower still. People are just are people just buying the bolts of Mageweave? Could I just buy a whole lot of Mageweave cloth and then turn it into bolts of Mageweave myself? Maybe. But I just purchased, and not too much, like 10 gold worth of Mageweave or something, just to craft these couple of things. And I need a little bit more for my push to 230. Then from 230, I just need rune cloth, I think, mostly. And rune cloth is apparently super cheap now, because everything, like everyone and their mom is grinding mobs. They're dropping rune cloth. Like you're dropping this from Blackrock Depths, for example. The price must have gone down massively, so I want to use this time where rune cloth is very cheap. Try and push my 300 as well, so that we have that maxed out too. Because we have skinning. 248. I should put some time into skinning, but I'm running into the problem right now where the mobs are slightly higher level than I can skin, so I need to go back to earlier areas and try and get some skinning done. We'll do that later. But tailoring is looking pretty good right now. It's 225 after this final craft here. Then we have to go to Thermore Isle in Dustwall Marsh to be able to unlock the next tier, the artisan tier. Cooking is maxed, fishing is maxed. First aid, don't want to talk about that. So we're doing. I'd say we're doing quite well, and I want to try and keep pushing it forward. Today I haven't really had a proper plan yet, but what I think I want to do is probably getting a bit more Blackrock Depths in. Last time we couldn't really clear it too much. We played it a bit, but then our tank kind of left, and the party also wasn't particularly efficient, I think. So that's probably also because I'm only level 51, so I'm not contributing too much. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do there. I also kind of want to go to Fellwood and try and do that Warlock quest, like that inquest, because finally Fellwood is a zone that we can actually survive in, or at least that we should be able to. So that's quite nice. These actually, wow, these are actually really good. I mean, they're not better than what I have right now, but they're actually really good. Like 15 damage increase, that is actually more damage increase than I have right now. I would be losing armor, intellect, spirit, and stamina for it, plus the set bonus, so it's not worth it whatsoever. But this is getting pretty good to being actually nice. So I wonder if I could sell this on the auction house. I'm gonna just put it up, because the price difference between vending and auctioning is quite high. But I want to go and check it out. Also, I quickly just want to go take a peek at the Warlock trainer. I mean, we have to go pick up the quest anyway, because we dropped it because of incursions. But also I want to see if there's any skills I can learn now at level 51. I don't know if anything has unlocked, but I guess we'll see. It feels fun to be back in Stormwind. It's always a nice and cozy place to go to. I quite like it. It's also great when you get to that moment in time where you feel like you kind of, know the places, so you don't have to look things up anymore. You just like walk there because you know where it is. Okay, so there aren't any skills for me to level up right now. Also, hey, is that a squirrel? Hello, squirrel. That one is so adorable. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it go. Can I kill it? Oops. So I see people congratulating other people in my guild with their completion of Onyxia's Lair attunement, which I did hear about because one of my viewers pointed it out, that apparently there's like this long attunement quest or something, which I guess I will have to start dealing with at some point somewhat soon. But I'm probably looking to cap first. Wait, if I press J, I now go to Blizzard Groups. Has this always been here? Like, wasn't G guild? Did something change? Or am I just completely misremembering? Like, this is the guild, right? So I can join or create group. Create World of Warcraft Community Alliance. Create Blizzard Group. This is great for in-game friends. Invite Alliance characters from any realm, calendar, and quick join support. This is great for cross-game friends. This would be also outside of WoW, I think. There's an info tab. Was this always here, or am I really just being an idiot? Oh, you can see the entire chat, like, way easier as well. With colored names. It's actually pretty nice. Okay, cool. Alright, back in Theramore Isle. Now, I don't know exactly where the NPC is. I was told to the left after you arrive. So I'm assuming probably here, maybe? Trade supplies. That's probably not it.
Hey there.
But this is... Oh, yeah, these are supplies I need for tailoring. So probably up here. Timothy? Master Tailor. There we go.
Kings, I have outfitted kings. With the proper training, you can too.
You have come a long way, traveler. There is one more task for you to perform. Train me. Artisan Tailor? Okay, I was kind of expecting there to be another quest or something, and I'm almost a bit sad there isn't a quest. I mean, obviously, I like the fact that I'm done. You know, it feels pretty good to just like, instantly get it out of the way. But, you know, fishing had a quest, and cooking had a quest, and why does this one not have a quest? Like, create this masterpiece of gear, and I'll give you, like, a really cool piece of gear in return, something like that. Also, I like his hat. It looks great on him, with the orange beard he's got going. So, yeah, I'm not sure I mean... Will I push forward? Will I not push forward? Like, I would have to go back to Stormwind in order to go to the auction house because I didn't, like, prepare everything. But I guess I can pick up all the recipes that I need that I can actually train, which probably isn't that many, but we'll see how many I can get. Oh, well, the answer actually is none, because the first one I need is Black Mage with Headband, which we can't get yet. Okay, that's unfortunate. So I guess I would have to pick up all the resources that I need and then come back to this guy, because I'm assuming this is the only Master Tailor. Unless there was also a Master Tailor in Stormwind, which I am kind of hoping, because otherwise I'll have to run back here a lot. Or I would have to, you know, prepare all the ingredients or like all the supplies beforehand. What I'll also do is I'll find the inn here and I'll change my Hearthstone to be at this place so that if I ever do need to go back, I can do that. Oh, there's also an expert alchemist here. So would this be the place where a lot of the experts are? Because the funny thing is we went here, but we never actually took the time to properly explore. This looks like an inn to me. Also, picking up... Oh, wait, I bought more bolts of Mageweave, did I? Wait, did I have the stuff that I needed? Oh, I'll check it out in a second. Yeah, I can create 5 more of these. Okay, I guess my brain was big, but my brain then forgot. And there we go, that is tailoring 230, so I can actually go back to the master now and go pick up the recipe. Might as well pick up a bit more food and stuff as well. Very important. Gotta be sure I'm always holding food. Okay, so this time we won't go for roasted quail, guys. We'll go for something different. You know, I'm feeling... Do I want some brie? Ooh, I can get some pie. Ooh, I'm feeling like some pie. Okay, yeah, homemade cherry pie. Here we go. Let's pick up 20 pies. You know, that's the way I do things IRL as well. You know, like I walk into a store and I say to the person there handing out the pies, which I don't think that's a role, but you know, in my little story that is a role. And I tell I tell the lady, please, may I have 20 of your finest pies? And then I get 20 pies, and then I eat them all in one sitting. I feel very nauseous. I throw up, and then the cycle continues. Yeah, that has never happened. Wait, apparently I am in combat. I don't know exactly how I am in combat, but I can't mount because apparently I am in combat. Come at me, bro. Whoever is in combat with me. Wait. Why is there a... What is going on? What? Why is there a bar dude chasing me? What? Yes, guards. Kill him. Wait, is this... Is this like an angry, drunk dude who just came out and tried to kill me? That's... Is that a thing? I'm gonna go back in. Is that a thing, guys? Someone explain to me in the comments what just happened to me. Because something tells me I won't know even when this video comes out. Did I do something? I'm so confused. What happened? What was that? Elric Corpse. Is that a boss? I am confusion. Alright, so I will pick up the black mage weave headband because I need to make 20 of those. Actually, 23 of those. Here we go, train. And then for the next stuff, I need to use bolts of rune cloth, but I need to be 250 for that. So I guess I will go back to Stonewind because I would really like to max this out right now. And I'm fairly wealthy. I mean, actually, you can see how much gold I have in my other characters. I have 40 silver and 6 silver on my other characters, which obviously is extreme money. You can see my other characters in the little list over there, which is quite cool. Which might be behind my cam, so let me actually... There we go. So yeah, I'll make my way back to Stormwind, and we'll see if we can get... Well, I'm gonna have to nuke a lot of gold on the next 20 levels, but I think after that, actually, is not too bad. Alright, so let's take a quick look here. So the bolts of Mage Weave, I can buy for about 1.4 gold if I do the buyout. So let's now see if I do Mage Weave cloth. We have them coming in at about 8 silver each. Now I need 5 of them to craft what I want. So that means I would have to spend 40 silver as opposed to well over gold. Couldn't I make sick money by just buying like up all this, like this entire supply, crafting it all into bolts, and then selling it again? Like, that sounds insane. Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something, right? Because everyone would be doing that, right? I think. Okay, well, let me go nuke some money. Alright, I nuked like 40 gold. I actually didn't really keep track of how many I have, so I'm gonna just buy them. If I bought more than I need, it's fine, I can just go sell them again, so it's whatever. I probably have way more than I need, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so I have 45, and I need to have... Oh, I need 69. Haha, beautiful. Alright, I need to grab more. Nice. Here we go, I can make 73 now, so let's create all. And we can sell the excess ones, which is only 4 in this case, but this still feels like it's a great money-making tool. And there we go, all my Mage Weave is done. Now to head over to the vendor, pick up some more raw crafting material. Crafting? Guys, let's pick up some crafting materials. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, picking up some crafting materials and then crafting my way to 250. I need 46 heavy silken thread, okay? Rest in a piece of money. 46 of these. Woo, okay, I clicked it. Sometimes there's like a little bit of delay, like where you keep clicking, like it hasn't fully loaded yet, so I have to like preemptively stop it. So I should now, if I go to my tailoring tab, be able to craft black mage weave headband 23, create all. These things take absolute ages, so yeah. Right, so I've been invited to go play a league game, so that's what I will do. So when I log back in later today, I will be 250, but I'm gonna be ending the recording session here. So you know, you'll see me pop back in just a moment. All right, I filled up my entire inventory with rune cloth. I nuked another 70 to 80 gold or something on this, but it's fine. We just create all. We make a ton of bolts of rune cloth. We have to do this all the way to 260 actually only. Like it's telling me to make 239 of them, but I did that earlier and I had way too much. So what I want to do right now is I want to just craft up what I have here. It's way fewer than I supposedly need, but I'm just going to push on forward and see how far I can get, because, you know, I'm getting pretty close to 300. I think there might be some expensive stuff coming up, because I do see I'm gonna need some patterns, which are like the, you know, the crafting recipes for tailoring, which might make things very expensive, but I don't know how much those are yet, so I'll check back in once I've crafted up all this stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to need is both the pattern for runecloth bag as well as the pattern for runecloth gloves. Pattern rune cloth. Why is it not appearing? While the bag was appearing. Am I doing something wrong? Here's the headband, the shoulders, the pants, the boots. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Anyway, the thing we need is to get these recipes or these patterns. And there's an interesting system at play here. I did do some googling to this, and apparently both of these can be purchased from an NPC called Kia, who is in Winterspring. And we haven't been to Winterspring yet, so that's a good opportunity to finally go there. I know how to get there as well, but there is a bit of a downside to it, and that is that apparently Kia sells these two patterns. I keep wanting to say recipe, but you know, they're patterns. But the way it works is apparently there is, like, she only sells one of each per like a set amount of time, and only one player can go buy those until you have to wait again for the respawn timer. And apparently the respawn timer is between 5 and 90 minutes. And there isn't a way to tell, and people will be camping there, probably. So what I'm assuming is people will be there, sitting at the NPC, like we'll have like 10 people sitting there, and like all of us will just be like clicking it, like trying to figure out if it's up there. One person will get lucky, be able to buy it, and then, you know, the other people would just have to wait. And it's a big money-making tool, because I think it's very cheap from the NPC. From what I've heard, you spend a couple gold or something. But people are making like, you know, 150 plus gold on the sale on the auction house. So it's a really, really good way to make really good money if you don't mind just like sitting there and camping out there. Which for me is going to mean that if I want to get that, I will either have to go camp there as well, which I probably will check out, or nuke like 200 gold on the auction house to get it, which I don't mind doing too much, because like I said, at this point, I don't really care too much about gold yet, and I can probably make it back later. Like, I don't mind grinding for gold, that's actually fun to me. So I might pick it up later, but I kind of do want to check it out, because if I just pick it up right now, and it turns out nobody was there, and I could have just picked it up myself, like, that's all good. And you know what? I do sometimes live a very nightly lifestyle, so, you know, potentially there will be less people there. So anyway, that's something that I do want to do. However, I do also need to go grab some recipes to start crafting up some belts, because I need to clear my inventory out of this rune cloth. I'm being very inefficient because I'm traveling back and forth a lot between multiple places, but that's just kind of the way I'm doing things. Like, I could stock up on so much rune cloth that my entire bag is just full of it, and that would probably be best, but that would require me to, you know, have no space available anymore, which I don't want to do. So I do want to try and see if I can head to Winterspring. So the way you get to Winterspring, apparently, is, do you guys remember all the way back in probably like part 80 or something? I have edited those, but I can't remember what part it was. But we went to Felpaw village and then into this like cave here, and that cave was very dangerous. Well, apparently we have to go through there, and that leads to both Winterspring as well as leading to Moonglade. So there's like a split somewhere, and you go either way. So we would have to make our way through there, and there's multiple ways to do that. You can either become friendly with the faction by just doing the quest and stuff and becoming friendly, which maybe we'll do. But you can also just kind of like work your way through. And I don't know what level the mobs are, but maybe, you know, that being level 51, maybe now we can actually do that. So what I want to do is I want to take the Hearthstone over to Thermore Isle. From there, I will pick up the ability to craft Runecloth belt. We will make as many Runecloth belts as we can make until we hopefully get to 280. And then from there, you know, we will try and get to Winterspring for the final part. And once again, there's mobs in here. So I guess this is just like a boss that spawns in here or something. Also, the bartender has like a skull on top of her face. What is going on here? I'm a little bit confused. Well, are these NPCs like scared or something? What, scared of what? Very interesting. So, yeah, let me go and grab the ability to craft the Runecloth belts. And it's raining, cool. I don't think I've ever been here while it was raining. Like, it's always been like nice and sunny. Like, you know, the white tints and all of the stuff always is very bright to me. But this one time it isn't the case. You know, it's nice and, well, not nice and grim, but it's grim. And it's different, and I like it. I like how the mood changes a lot depending on the weather, which is, you know, what the weather system should be doing. Alright, train me in crafting Runecloth belts. Here we go. We go to this thing, and probably going to be a very, very long thing again. Oh, I forgot to buy rune thread. Wait, can I buy rune thread from this lady downstairs? Do you sell rune thread? Where do I get rune thread? Actually, Murloc scale braces. Dragon breath chili. You just sell all kinds of things, don't you? Roast raptor, mystery stew. You sell a bit of everything. But I'm gonna be... Well, I'm gonna need some stuff, guys. I'm gonna need some rune thread. And I don't know if I can only pick that up from the auction house or something. It is on the auction house, but it should probably also be on the vendor, right? Okay, so apparently there is a town, like, up here somewhere, with a vendor that sells it. So, let's go exploring, I guess. Wait, actually, is that even something I can interact with? I think that might be a town for Horde, because it's a Horde guy. It's an orc. Can I even buy it in this town? Do I have to go to a different place? Yeah, I think it says Alliance or Horde. I actually didn't know that was a thing. So it says React, and I'm assuming React means that it will interact with that faction. So I will have to find a different place, but that is fine. I can do that. Should have picked it up in Stormwind, but I forgot to do that. Unfortunate. All right, I think I can just go over to Astranar Ashenvale. The unfortunate thing is, look at the flight path. Like, it's gonna take me to Nigel's Point, to Aberdeen, and then back to Ashenvale. But I want to go to Fellwood after anyway, so I guess that's not too bad. I'll go do something in the meantime, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we go. I need 25 of these rune threads. So that's a good amount of gold. Here we go. Purchase 25. I will need more later, but I will pick this up at a later point in time. Maybe inefficient, but for now, I want to just craft 25 runecloth belts. So, yeah. Once again, it's going to take absolute damn ages, but I'll see you guys in a moment. You know what? This is taking so long. I guess I'll go to the gym while it's still going on. Let's get some gains in. Let's go. Okay, I am back. My legs have been absolutely destroyed in the gym, which took a lot of mental effort. You know, I feel like with legs, more so than any other muscle group, for anyone who works out, you can probably relate to this. Like, you know, you're pushing chest like you're pushing the muscle, really. Like, you're pushing your back, you're pushing the muscle. You're pushing biceps, you know, you're pushing the muscle. But you're pushing legs, and you're pushing your mental, you know, like, it takes so much effort to push hard on legs, it's ridiculous. Anyway, the plan now, I did hit 281 on my... Where is it? Am I blind? Tailoring, up here. And obviously, we now need to get 2 more patents, which I could buy at the auction house, as I mentioned before. But I'm gonna try and go to Fellwood and see what I can do there as we try and deal with those Furbolg mobs, I think they're called. Also, someone in my guild says, yeah, good guys, questing in Fellwood. It's not too busy over here, so if we want to get some questing done, we can do that as well. So I got these like little tomato thingies, which are quite delicious. For people who absolutely hate tomatoes, and yes, I know you guys are out there, you must be disgusted. See me eating just, you know, like raw, small, like snacking tomatoes. Alright, I do believe this is the first time we are flying into Fellwood, and I quite like how we're flying in over this, well, like, river of venom. Thank you, I forgot the name. And then we arrive at Blood Venom Falls, and it reminds me, so the Shattered Scar Vale. You know, I think last time I was here, I said I didn't really like this map, and I have kind of changed my position on that, I think, like, just aesthetically. Because I've been spending much time now in the Burning Steppes. I've been spending time in... Well, I've seen the Plague Lands. And actually, this one, relative to those, probably looks alright. So, yeah, maybe I'll come around to this map if I spend some more time in here. Because obviously, all we did was, like, run through it real quick. We didn't really do anything else in here. Oh boy, I forgot that I still have the entire inventory filled with the Runecloth belts, which I should have sold, but also they are better than what I'm wearing right now, like in literally every possible way. They're not part of the set, so I don't lose a set bonus. They give me plus 11 armor, plus 12 intellect, and plus 8 spirit. That is actually really big. So I equip it. It is mine. And we can now remove the Conjurer's Kinge of Intellect. So that's a really nice boost. That's the first time I think I've crafted something that I actually am using now. So if I hover it now, it will also say made by EK. Like I can see that I made my own gear, which is really cool. Alright, so the mobs are in the 50s. I couldn't remember exactly what range the mobs were. And maybe I could be very efficient about this, you know, by bringing out the Voidwalker and hopefully having him tank a little bit and moving forward that way. But no, we don't do that. What I will do, however, is I will go to Demonology and create a greater Soulstone for myself so that I can live, as I most likely will die in the cave. But I will bring my imp out because maybe we can actually just kill some stuff. Oh, a moonwalking horse. A moonwalking horse. I say as I have a tomato in my mouth. I am looking forward to checking out Winterspring though, because it is probably the map. Well, it's one of the maps that I'm looking forward to the most. Also, Hyjal isn't the map, right? No, it's not. It's like a mountainous pass or something probably, or like a mountainous area, or like just a cliffside. We can do some quests here as well at Nafian, who I guess... Oh, I was curious to see what the voice was. Let's actually just listen to the voice. Oh, there isn't a voice. Okay, interesting. Do I care about this? Not really for now, but probably a good thing about this is it probably will give me some reputation with the Furbolgs, and I think I can make them neutral. Alright, level 54. I mean, maybe we can take these out. Let's actually just see how strong they are. Doesn't appear too bad, honestly. Like, I think we'll take a lot of damage, but we can kill them at least. That's good. Also, I don't think I've ever gotten these bananas. They're called deep fried plantains, but they're just bananas, guys. They're just bananas. I should also make myself a greater health stone. I guess I could also just, you know, run through it and see if I can make it. But, you know, this seems to work so far. This is some great guild advertisements. So, Epoch is recruiting. We are a guild that does things and sometimes stuff. You can join us or not. I am not your boss. I love it. I would join that guild if I weren't already in the guild. Hey, look, it's someone from my guild. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Oh boy. Sir, I need your help. I need your help. I require your aid. Okay, fear that guy away. Damage the other one. Come on, help me out. Come on. Come on, dude. Don't just run past me. You're my guildie. How could you do this thing to me? Good thing I'm an absolute giga chat. And I don't care about these mobs. I'm actually really surprised that I'm able to deal with them. I guess it's the healing from both Death Coil as well as the Haunt healing coming through. Just like clutching it up real hard. Whoa, what was that? Is that someone teleporting? Oh boy, this guy's lagging or something. Oh, Rune Cloth as well. Cool. Well, that's nice, I guess. I mean, it's super cheap, so we don't really care about it too much, but it's kind of on theme, on brand. Oh. Oh, we follow these guys. Pardon my, wait, Sugar Grandpa. Cool name. I will follow these guys because... Oh. No, we must keep running. Join them. Join them in the run. They know where to go. I mean, I know where to go, kinda, but... They can help me out. Oh, these mobs are dead. Wait. Can I just... I mean, is this the end? Are we out already? I mean, I could have made it through this myself. Like, it's not too bad, actually. Once you're, like, past level 50, it's all good. Ooh, are we gonna get our first glimpse? Oh, there we go! It's snow! It's been so long since I've seen the snowy map, guys. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, Winterfall Runner. Oh boy, these maps are... Discovered Winter Spring. Ah! Frostfire Hot Springs. I'm actually a level 60. Like, I'm really looking forward to playing here a bit. I mean, I know this map is level 55 plus, so, you know, probably won't be able to do much here. But I can try and unlock the flight path so that we can come here more easily later. I do know that the town is somewhere in this area because I did get a glimpse of a minimap when I was trying to figure out where I could pick up the recipes or the patterns. So, yeah. But it's great to actually be in a snowy map again because it's the only snowy map in the game besides Don Morog, right? I think that's correct. And this definitely does look very different because it looks a bit night elvish, which makes sense because it's adjacent to Felwood, which is also quite nice elevation. There is, then there is Darkshore, and of course the city up there as well, and Moonglade. So it makes sense that there would be Night Elven architecture here, and it looks very different. Also, one thing I quite like is the fact that there's these really big trees. I quite like enormous trees, and I'm a bit curious now. Ooh, Levels Plus looks interesting here. So this is what it looks like normally, just to kind of get a glimpse. It kind of looks pretty good normally as well. Just looks a little bit more ethereal, I guess, on my end, like a bit sharper, but I could work with the base version as well. Fletchling Chillwind. That's a cool dragon-looking mob. Also, I don't think we've seen many blue-looking dragons, so that's quite cool. Is that more like a dragon or like a wyvern? Alright, it's been a while since I've been able to actually interact with a signpost, but we've got Frost Saber Rock, looks quite cool. Starfall Village, Everlook, and Mount Hygel. Oh, okay, so apparently, the Tarnished Undermine Reel is a currency. I think I talked about this maybe, but there is a currency in the game where you need to do bosses, like you can get one a day per boss per... Well, you can get one per boss, but there's like multiple different bosses. You can do different dungeons, like within the level range. You can do them all like once a day. And they drop a certain item called a Tarnished Undermine Reel. And apparently, to get the leather reinforced runecloth bag, like the 18 slot bag, the highest level bag in the entire game, I'm pretty sure, is, you require 50 of those things. So I have something to work towards. Like, I actually really like that, because that means that I can start running those dungeons daily at some point when I get to that point where I can do them. And I have something to work towards that syncs up with my tailoring, which is really cool, because I would like to, at one point have all 18 slot bags, and you can sell them and stuff. Like, it's really cool, I guess. Once you get the recipe, you can probably make big money off that. This apparently is the town, and apparently also it is a oh, I would love to get an Arctic riding wolf. Can I get these here, or like a riding Kodo? I would love to get a different mount. Not that I don't like my mount, because my mount is super cool, but I just would like some options, some diversity. But it's run by the goblins as well. I love this town, guys. It's super cozy. Like it's a standard goblin town kinda, but they've got like this igloo like aesthetic going on, and I love it. It's a very small town as well. I think this is the main town. I'm assuming there is a flight path, but maybe it's not here because I don't see it pop up on the map. But yeah, I will find it. And there is an NPC here somewhere, and a lot of people as well. So people... Oh, there's a flight path over there. I see it. It's out of the town on the, well, northeastern side. We've also got the weird goblin music going on again, which is always interesting to me. Yeah, I think I will like this zone. I'll probably spend a good amount of time here. Right, new flight path discovered. Here we go. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Everlook Winterspring. We can go to Moonglade from here. Alright, really cool. Probably can't do too much questing-wise here, just because I'm a bit low level. But I do want to see which NPC sells the pattern, because at least I guess I can go check it out on occasion and hope that, I may get lucky at some point where there won't be anyone, or at least no one paying attention. I'm assuming for most of these mounts, I will have to do like reputation farming to get a certain reputation with the people, and then, I can purchase their mounts or something. So it's sold by Kia. Now, if I were Kia, where would I be? Well, I will find Kia. Why does Jack Sterling sound so familiar to me? I like this room. I don't know what it is, but I like this room. Ah, here we go, Kia. So, pattern mooncloth teaches you how to purify felcloth and turn it into mooncloth. We probably want that, right? I'll just grab that. That sounds like I will need it later. So, it isn't here, and I don't know exactly how this is going to work. Like, if we just have to constantly check it, and like it will pop up like page 3 or something, or if it'll be somewhere else, or... So I was expecting maybe it's like grayed out, but I don't think it is because I don't see it unless I am blind. The thing is also, I don't know if I need to reopen the dialogue window or if it will automatically update. So I'm just kind of like reopening on occasion and just kind of clicking through it, hoping I see something else pop up that I don't normally see. I'm assuming it's going to be like on the end of page 3, like maybe into page 4. I don't know if they both pop up because I need 2 of them. And I don't know if they both pop up here at the same time or if they both have their own individual cooldown. Like, such a weird system though to be able to create an artificial shortage of an item, like a certain demand level, just by making it only accessible in this way. But there aren't that many people around here. Like, there's only one other person like that I'm competing with, so I mean, I'm feeling decent about my chances. I mean, actually, there's 2 people now. Like, people come and go, probably just checking. So yeah, it's an interesting system. Not sure I like it. This sure is engaging gameplay, guys. Very engaging. Oh, there is a formula that just appeared. But that's not something I want. But at least I've seen something up here. Oh, the auction price isn't very high either. Like, I would have, like, if it was cheap and I could have sold it for a lot, I would have definitely picked it up. But okay, sure. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a few hours. I spent a lot of time last night just clicking. Like, literally, this was my life. You know, I'm actually in Stormwind now, so you know it's not the actual NPC, but this was my life. Click.
Best deals in all of Stormwind,
Well, actually,
my friend.
that guy didn't have like another dialogue pop up, but you know, this thing would open up immediately. I would scroll to the bottom because I had learned from just testing that I don't have to click. Like, initially, it was like open it up, double tap next. I make it like really big. Check if there's like an item in the slot. Close, open, click, double tap. You know, just like kept doing that. At some point, I discovered, you know, that I could actually scroll through this and make it easier. Like, I had like the system going where like the NPC was overlaid with the window. So what I could do was, you know, like if it like appeared in this slot, what I would do is like click him. Once again, this wouldn't pop up because the NPC didn't have the dialogue, and you know, I would like scroll down. My mouse would already be here because like the NPC is here, and I'll just like escape, close, reopen, and just like loop and loop and loop and loop. And I looped that for probably about 2 hours in total, I would say, across like 3 different sessions. So I got lucky. I purchased the pattern runecloth bag for it's either 1.6 or 2.6 gold. I can't remember exactly. It goes for about 100 gold on the auction house, and I managed to snipe that one with like 3 people around me. So I'm really proud of that one. The unfortunate thing is that I wasn't able to find the other one which we needed, which is the runecloth gloves. And I ended up picking up this one for exactly 100 gold, I think, on the auction house. Which, I mean, I probably could have invested more time, but, you know, I logged in this morning. You know, I'm actually... It's actually my lunch break for work right now, but I wanted to get, like, a little bit of recording in because I'm excited to push through this. But, you know, I've got to do it on recording, of course. So, like, I'm trying to sneak in, like, little bits of, like, you know, auction house checking during work, but you know, now I've had lunch breaks, now I can properly talk about it for a bit. And yeah, I bought these for about 100 gold. Probably could have been more efficient by just spending even more time there, but you know, my mind was dying on me, and I was like, well, you know what, screw it. Like, I'd rather invest that time having fun. And then also, I happened to see these in the auction house. I bought these for, what was it, 200... Yeah, 241 gold is what I paid for this. So from my understanding, and I think I talked about this in yesterday's recording session as well, but from my understanding, what you need to be able to purchase this thing, or well, you know, purchase it from a vendor, is you need to get like these boss skills, which are like on a daily gated system from dungeons. They give you a currency, and you can use the currency to buy this. I decided to just buy it straight up, because I like the idea of being able to craft the biggest bags in the game, guys. And was it a waste of money? Maybe, but I like it, you know, I had fun doing it. So now it's finally time where I can actually use these things. So first of all, let's grab the runecloth bag. There is also the option... Oh, I need rune threads. I forgot about that. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. I can do that during work, you know. So then also there is runecloth gloves, which I will need to make a lot of. I mean, why wouldn't I just make them straight away? Is it just because they're more expensive? Actually, yeah, they're much more expensive because they require rugged leather, which seems to be fairly expensive. So I guess I'll use... I'll make like... I'll make the bags. Actually, these require rugged leather as well, but only 2. So that's kind of alright. Plus, I want to make these bags anyway, because I want to put these bags in my slots. Although, potentially, I can upgrade them straight away later to the leather reinforced runecloth bags. So I'll have maximum bags, which is going to be really cool. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can pick up some more rune thread, which you can also pick up from the auction house. But yeah, I'm not going to spend that much gold. Let me actually check if that's the correct price. Like, if they're only a little bit more expensive, I'm fine picking them up. But people are probably just capitalizing on people being lazy. So, let's see. Can I actually find a runecloth bag? So like these are the prices. Actually, they're not even too expensive. Like they're going down quite quickly. They were 34 yesterday. Now I see them for like 28. Like they're not actually that expensive. You know, you could probably buy these quite easily. I feel like the bags are so cheap in this game. Like this is nothing. Like 30 gold per bag. You need 4 bags. Like that's 120 gold. Like that's not much, right? Like I feel like I don't have much gold and I can easily afford it. Anyway, I wanted to check out the was it rune something? Rune thread. There we go. How much is it? Wait, did I just mistype that? Yeah, it's thread with a D. What am I doing? It's not threat, it's thread. Yeah, that's very expensive. Okay, we are gonna go pay a visit to another place. But first, let me pick up all the other things I need so we can start making some stuff. Alright, I think I picked up 36 rugged leather. But we'll have to find out if my counting was actually correct. Because at some point, I felt like I was miscounting. So let's see if my brain functions. Let's see, what do we get? Do we get 36 of them? Was I correct? 20? 30? 36, there we go. I can count, guys. I can count, it's fine. So, I need bolts of runecloth, which I have a fair amount of. Thing is, I can make more of these here. So, all I need to do is I need to go elsewhere to pick up the rune thread. That's the only thing I can't pick up here. Well, I mean, I can pick it up here, but it's much more expensive. So I'll have to find which one's closest, and I'll return here, and then we can start doing some proper crafting. Oh, I think I could actually pick it up here. Wait, but where was I last time that I wasn't able to pick it up? Was I also here? Did I fly all the way to some other place for no reason? Oh, no, I think I was in Theramore, right? Yeah, because I needed the Master Tailor thing. So I can pick up everything here. Oh, that's so convenient. I love it. Here we go. Rune thread. I mean, 45 silver as opposed to 1.5 gold. People are so lazy. Like, if they're actually buying those instead of just buying them from here, like, I mean, maybe if you're in desperate need of, like, a couple of them and, you're in Booty Bay or something and maybe there's no... I mean, I guess there's one there as well, probably, right? I don't know. Anyway, let's pick up a good amount of these. All right, and now let's start making bags. So it's telling me I need to make 18 bags. I only have resources for 13 right now. I'm just going to see how far I can push into 290 because I'm already 281. So maybe I'll get lucky and I can actually turn this into more. So I guess we'll see. So let's just create all and see where we end up. It's going to be a while again. So this is the perfect stuff I should do during work, but I can't record during work. So it's a bit of a mixed bag of efficiency. And there we go. The 13th bag actually got my tailoring up to 290. Look at this, guys. Look at these bags. Look at these bags. Oh, I started tailoring. I kind of went into tailoring with the idea, like, I would love to be able to make my own bags for my own character, my own alt and stuff. So the fact that I'm actually able to do this right now, especially with this thing lurking, like the leather reinforced runecloth bag, which just requires the runecloth bag and a cured rugged hide, which isn't super expensive. That's really cool. So for now, we will put these on here. We have a bigger bag again. Now the thing is, I don't know if I can also get, an even bigger box of souls. I would like to, just because, well, I guess I can, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, for now, what I'll have to do, I have some rugged leather left, which is nice. I'm gonna have to create some runecloth gloves, which also are an upgrade over my current gloves, I think. Actually, are they? No, they're not. I thought they were going to be an upgrade, but they actually aren't. Well, I guess I was mistaken. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because I just need them for leveling. So I need a couple more rune threads, a couple more bolts of rune cloths. I'll just go pick that up. I'll go craft, and I'll see you guys when I hit 300. And I am now down to 75 gold, but all the materials that I need should be here. We might even have enough to just get the leather reinforced runecloth bag as well. Like, I don't mind nuking all my money here, guys. Like, I'm totally fine doing that. Also, I have both the Might of Stormwind as well as Fervor of the Temple Explorer. Like, that sounds really cool. But unfortunately, I am not really in a position right now to utilize those things. Oh, I can only make 17. I guess I made a small miscalculation somewhere. But maybe 17 will get us there. So let's do create all. And once again, it's going to take me absolute ages. And I have to start working again in 4 minutes. So, I guess I will cut back in at some point later today, because I won't be able to be here when this is done. Work is fun, guys. Work is fun.